to thinking why.
Hello and welcome back to the Boise State Esports Arena. You're going to be watching our coverage of Week 3 of the NACE Star League Varsity Premier Pro Super Smash Bros. Tournament. My name is Audrey Norris, and tonight I am joined by Noah Guadara. We're going to be catching all the action for this exciting second match Boise State will be playing. So the question tonight, as always, is are there going to be any unforeseen challenges for Boise State going up against Texas A&M?
So, Texas A&M San Antonio, that Boise State is playing against, apparently has a little bit of a ghost presence. On Twitter, they've done a roster reveal. However, scouting for their team has been a little difficult, so we'll see how Boise State adapts to not necessarily knowing every single detail going against their opponent tonight.
Yeah, in this crew battle, it'll probably be interesting to see how they adapt since they're going to be seeing them a couple times tonight. We could actually pull up the rules if we want to and see a little bit more about how this crew battle will work. As always, in NACE Collegiate, it's going to be a 4-player crew battle, which means that 4 players go up against each other and knock out each other's stocks. Each player gets 3, so once all players have lost their stocks, they're out. This is a best of 3, so we'll be watching at least 2 matches, and each round has a 10-minute time limit, but we don't normally get there. So, of course, as always, though, when we're following these rules, if we want to succeed in crew battles, we want to look at Doc's keys to the games. And in Super Smash Bros., it is to punish openings, look for the 2-frame, win in neutral, and don't forget to taunt. Doc's keys are really important for any prospective Smash Bros. Player if they want to be able to win all of their matches. And Doc's keys to the game are brought to us by Drop-In Gaming. Drop-In Gaming is the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. Play your favorite games to win cash and prizes through free and paid entry matches and tournaments. Whether you are new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Drop-In Gaming has the right games for you. So, as we're getting into this first game here, the question is, who do we think they might play? We don't know what Texas A&M is going to be playing, but we can always make a couple guesses. So
I've heard murmurs of Roy.
Roy, ooh, a Fire Emblem character. That'll be interesting to see.
Oh, he's the Fire Emblem characters, I swear.
I mean, there's a lot of them, so it's not that hard to be like, we got to look around. What could we find? Fire Emblem. But that might be a good change of pace from last time we played, because last game that we played against another opponent, they used a lot of ranged characters, so a melee sword fighter might not be a bad thing for Boise State to go up against.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was a difficulty that Boise State faced last time, was that when they were going against some ranged characters that they were kind of getting zoned out, kind of kited out, to use, I don't know if they have that in Super Smash Bros., but in League of Legends terminology, keeping them at a distance, keeping them on a kite leash. And so if they are going to play against some more melee-focused characters, then maybe it will be faring a little bit better for Boise State.
Yeah, Boise State could definitely have a better chance against some melee characters. Ranged characters always are frustrating to deal with, though unfortunately I have heard that we might be seeing a Pac-Man potentially as well.
Not again.
I know, like
Not
since
again.
Last week. Oh, just
Fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant. Oh, such a versatile tool and so frustrating for your enemy when Pac-Man just goes up into the air, drops the fire hydrant. Not only is it a good block for attacks, but it also pushes your enemy away. Never fun to deal with.
Yeah, the blocking was the big thing there. I guess we have some pop-offs in the distance as our Smash team gets ready to face off. And yeah, if we do see Pac-Man again, I would like to see how Boise State will adapt from the previous week where they had a little bit of a struggle against it. If Texas A&M San Antonio brings out a Minecraft Steve character or any flavor, I will be very sad though.
Oh, Steve was a menace last week. Just the ability to, it doesn't really matter, you know, like what character you're playing against Steve. The ability to actually just like prevent people from getting near you, having to waste attacks to actually be able to get anywhere near you, as you just get to go resource after resource, potentially finding your very needed diamond to just be doing incredible amount of damage. It's just so frustrating. And I feel like the only character I've ever seen like really be good for combating that is Sephiroth, but that's just because his Odachi, we're going to get it right off the bat this time, is so long. And so it actually has the ability to hit Steve before they get all the blocks up and create the wall.
That is true. I mean, it's all fun in games until the anvil gets dropped on your face, honestly.
It has the same energy as the fire hydrant, but a little bit worse in some
scenarios. It definitely does feel worse. It's probably heavier, too.
Probably. I don't know.
Let's see here. It looks like we are still preparing a little bit for the match to commence. And I, for one, cannot wait for our roster to show up. You know, I believe we have Season Curlies, right? And we actually are going to see the top 5 plays from last week at some point.
Last match that we played from those top 5s, Boise State was definitely having a harder time against Wichita State there with their just array of ranged characters, Mega Man, Pac-Man, Steve. We talked about it a lot already, but that was an interesting matchup for Boise State, who is a mostly brawl-focused team. So the question is, who do we think we're going to see first for Boise State?
For Boise State, I've heard murmurs of maybe Mario, maybe Bowser, maybe... As they scream out, that's our star player right there. We might see King DDD, obviously, if Leia Dog is playing. They're watching the stream in the background.
That'd be a really... I think it would be really interesting to see who's typically like their last player anchor if he was just up first. But, you know, all for the surprises, seeing Leia Dog come out with DDD and just the spike onslaught. But I have a feeling he's probably going to be somewhere in the back, comfortable, waiting to sweep up any stocks that they might have missed along the way. Though it would be interesting to see, let's see, I believe Melfor was talking about using Bowser potentially tonight, which will be interesting to see. Normally, not always great on Wi-Fi, but we're going to be trying it out maybe to see how it goes. You never know. I'm not complaining. I love watching Bowser play. He's a great character.
Just grabs you and he smacks you.
So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see all of that. But before we get into this, we're going to take a quick break while our teams are getting ready to line up. So go ahead and get some water and just get ready for an exciting match after this.
Growing up in Idaho, we have certain rules we live by. First rule, camouflage never goes out of style. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
You take really strong players from disparate communities and you put them together on teams with expert coaching.
So you mean to tell me by all the hands in the room, everybody in here is that top 2%?
It's ultimate, it's a 1v1, it proceeds does it!
It's not every day that you're a kid like me and you get to have this experience.
Something, it gets one.
This boot camp is really about finding out every weakness.
There's no such thing as a big mistake at this level.
I have people in the crowd there cheering my name on. I have to give them a show.
That feeling of just being up on stage and having a whole crowd of people, it's unbeatable.
1v1, but... Oh, why would you pick him?
I love this. I want to do this every day.
Another hit!
You didn't make a choice, so you were just looking at things.
If you want to go pro, sometimes you have to make sacrifices.
Jump up and down, you're a crowd, you're casters. It's a transformational experience.
That was a light switch, and now I see what it's all about.
A lot of players here right now are caught up in winning their tournaments 5-10 years down the road. They're not going to remember who won.
It's the end of a good day's work in Idaho. Time to punch out. Time to check in and catch up. Time to remind ourselves that what we work for isn't a paycheck. It's to make the good things we have even better. So here's to your good day's work. Idaho Central Credit Union. We believe money is a thing. It's not everything.
Like a summer sunset, doing things that I shouldn't, but it helps me reset. I'm fucked up, but it's fine, yeah. Anything to forget that it's all in my head. In my head, my head, my head. In my head, my head, head don't feel like it used to. I miss my homies, yeah. The thing we had discontinued, but I'm not lonely yet. I don't wanna talk about it anymore. Yeah, I'm drinking cause I'm bored, down by behind locked doors, yo. In my head, my head, my head. In my head, my head, my head. Get out of my head, get out of my, get out of my head, get out of my, get out of my head, get out of my, get out of my head. In my head, my head, my head. In my head, my head, my head. And I can't stop thinking about you, but what you gonna do? And you know I'm feeling good like that, so what you gonna do? And I can't stop thinking about you, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Hello and welcome back to the Boise State Esports Arena. Unfortunately, our previous matchup against Texas A&M ran into some technical difficulties. So instead, we're going to be doing a good old Boise State friendly 2v2 crew battle. What this means is that instead of having a 4v4 with 12 stocks, we're going to do a 2v2 with 12 stocks. So each player is going to go twice, playing different characters. So we're going to see a little variety in the characters that all of our Boise State players play tonight. So the question is, who's going to be going against each other?
So, little birdie has told me it's going to be Leodog versus Leodog in Season Curlies versus Mel4 and Gunslinger. So I'm very excited to see how the Boise State roster does against each other. You know, it's all fun and games when you are on the same side, but then when you're playing against each other, rivalries getting heated up. I would not be surprised if we see some chair flips tonight.
And if, you know, either team wants to be able to succeed tonight, they're going to want to follow Doc's keys to the game, which in Super Smash Bros. Is to punish openings, look for the 2-frame, win in neutral, and don't forget to taunt. Look for your opportunities, and you will succeed in Smash Bros. And as always, Doc's keys to the game are brought to us by Dropping Gaming. Dropping Gaming is the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. Play your favorite games to win cash and prizes through free and paid entry matches and tournaments. Whether you are new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Dropping Gaming has the right games and competition for you. To begin your competitive gaming journey, sign up at droppinggaming.com.
So we see a little bit of a matchup here, and I think the last part of Doc's keys of the game is going to be very important as we see Snake coming out versus Sephiroth. Don't forget to taunt. It's much easier to do that in person as we immediately get into the action.
Yeah, we can already see Snake is trying to put in some work here, bringing Sephiroth up to 21%, now 35% off the ledge already. Trying to look for his opportunities, though. Sephiroth gets a nice sword attack off, with them going back and forth in the center right now.
Colonel, I'm trying to spam grenades, but Sephiroth keeps on deflecting them. It looks like Gunslinger is getting kind of rolled at the moment. Really? And Rocket Launcher comes through, does get some more damage on Sephiroth. Sephiroth's dash gets interrupted. Grenade. And it looks like Snake has kind of found the tempo here, isn't able to find the successful counter there, and will already have a stock taken off.
Snake backing away towards the ledge, throws a grenade, but Sephiroth blocks it. Gunslinger's looking for his opening, but Curlies is not going to let up just yet as the crouch goes through. Curlies has to be careful. He's at 109% on his first stock here. Does not want to be knocked out of the fight just yet. Tries to go for the ledge guard, but Snake has just such an awesome recovery. He was able to avoid the ledge entirely as he tries to rocket launcher over there.
Okay. For a second there, I thought Snake was about to just
fall off the
side. Forgot about that recovery. See the rocket launcher come through, unsuccessful. And it looks like this Odachi is very, very useful against a character like Snake, who's very... Well, I guess things aren't evened up, but Gunslinger is at 110%. We'll have to see if Snake can even it up a little bit more in this second stock.
Goes for the shield, grabs a grenade, it explodes before he gets the chance to throw it to Sephiroth. The Sephiroth is just trying to keep the middle ground locked down here. Ooh, gets hit by one grenade. He tries to have him take a little nap for a second, but not able to get through. Still at 113%. Holding strong here, though. Ooh, almost gets a nasty hit in, though.
Rocket launcher kind of went the wrong direction, unfortunately. Snake keeps on putting Sephiroth to bed, but doesn't seem to be doing much after that. And you see Night Shield comes through from Curlies. That rocket will not guard the ledge. And we see Sephiroth with a successful recovery, jumps up, just wants to chase down and slash up this Snake, and he will do so.
Powerful attack from Sephiroth there, bringing Gunslinger down to one stock. He's got one more chance to try and even this up here as Sephiroth is going to hang on the ledge. He's got time. Goes in for the grab, misses it. Ooh, gets a nasty up attack on Sephiroth, though, bringing the stocks back down 1-1. Both teams tied as of right now.
Now Snake with a nice roll there does some damage against the Sephiroth, and now tides have kind of turned. It is basically as even as you can get, but it looks like Gunslinger is being able to successfully use these grenades, keeps on just flattening this Sephiroth, rolling. The Sephiroth will get the projectile attack, and now, as we get into the higher percentages, both of these characters are pretty light. We'll have to see who gets KO'd first, and Snake breaks down the back, says, take a nap, Sephiroth. And now we're going to see these are getting dangerous for Curly's as the explosions come through. Who will be successful? It is so close, and it will be Gunslinger!
So going into this, Boise State Orange is going to take the first round here, bringing them up to 10 stocks and 9 stocks. 1 stock apart for Melfor and Gunslinger, so they've got a little bit of room to work with, but Leia Dog and Curly's could easily come back still from this.
The important thing is that now, if Curly's comes back in, cannot use the Sephiroth again, has to choose another character because they're treating it as if it's like a separate character in the part of the crew battle.
They were 4 players instead of 2, so we'll have to see what's coming next for this. It'll be interesting to see.
The demise of the one tricks. Not saying that anyone in Boise State's a one trick. They will get heavily offended. Everyone can play much better than I can, and we see Roy coming in.
Looks like Leia Dog is going to be pulling out Roy as we're going to reset the stocks here. Gunslinger is going to have to go against this Fire Emblem Swordsman with only 1 stock.
My goodness, I hear screaming in the background over
Everyone's
something.
ready.
I think Leia Dog's upset that he took some damage or something, I don't know. But it looks like Roy is being used to great effect against this solid Snake who kind of is getting shredded to pieces with this sword so far.
Yeah, both characters dodging around. Roy looking for his opportunities. Ooh, knocks Snake off the ledge. The Snake is able to recover and avoid a deadly attack that might have taken him off the stage fully. Throws a grenade at Roy. Gets hit though, bringing him up to 85%. And gets knocked off the ledge again. Unfortunately, ledge guard is not really going to work against such a powerful recovery tool that as one of like Snakes.
Yeah, and Leia Dog right now is just playing the game where you spam the A button.
Oh.
Gets the KO, and that, oh my goodness. So we have some profanity coming out from our players. Leia Dog using that Roy to great effect, just hitting the solid Snake, saying, I'm not going to play your game with your grenades and your rocket launchers. I'm just going to get up close.
You can't fly away from this if I just knock you off the stage to begin with, just in 1 hit.
Can't use your character if your character is dead.
It's fair enough, and now Snake is off the roster, meaning that Leia Dog is going to be going up against Melfor, and we'll have to see which of his characters he'll bring out. I think it's going to be Pokemon Trainer. That's always a fun one. Instead of playing 1 character, you're playing 3. All under the guise of 1 little Pokemon Trainer in the back. We're going to get into the match. Roy tries to get off a powerful combo of attacks, but Ivysaur gets away and starts shooting vines from afar.
Looks like, yeah, Roy's getting tangled up in the vines over here and just taking a lot of damage for free. It looks like Melfor kind of has Leia Dog's numbers so far, at least in this first stock, as Leia Dog is almost 100%. Will pass that.
Oh
my god, that was a shellacking.
Melfor just knocks Roy off the side, taking the first stock for his team, and he's not letting up yet, continuing the onslaught, but Roy is able to get the upper hand and tries to knock him off the side, but Melfor swaps to Charizard to be able to get a better control of the ledge over here.
Last time I checked, Charizard wasn't purple though. What's going on with that? Anyway.
New shiny, you know,
new shiny,
loves to give Charizard new forms.
Yeah, the flame tail, the spin attacks, and this is looking pretty brutal, but Leia Dog makes a nice recovery on the edge, and now things are evened up. But that is a ground pound that Leia Dog will not forget, but Roy manages to keep distance on this Lizard Dragon flamethrower thingy, and we'll have to see who actually gets this second or third stock.
Ooh, 112 to 99 is very close, but Melfor takes another stock from Leia Dog here, launching him off the side with a powerful attack from Charizard, who goes in for another tail attack and grab to the ledge, blocks him twice!
God!
And Leia Dog loses the stock! tonight.
Oh my goodness.
That was insane.
That was clean.
That was a very clean ledge guard there. Normally we don't see ledge guards go through like that, but tonight we just saw Melfor decide to go, you know what? You don't get any safe ledges.
Yeah.
You're just going to be denied 3 times and then go down.
I didn't know Melfor was Russian. His name is actually Ivan Papanov. And
oh, yeah, we're going to see some really...
the Pokemon trainer can continue the domination.
With Leodog and Curly's now down 2 players or characters, we're going to have to see what they swap to this time. Curly's definitely has a potential to go on to Ken, as that is one of his other characters, which I think is what we're going to be seeing up against Pokemon Trainer. It is another melee brawler. We'll have to see if he can withstand the onslaught of Melfor's Charizard Ivysaur combo here.
Looks like the sides are swapped on the scoreboard, so don't get confused, but we can't see the names. And we see some spin kicks coming out, but that was a nice little parry counter.
Both playing a dangerous game by the ledge here. Ivysaur gets an attack off, but isn't able to get the combo as Ken tries to begin an onslaught of blows. Melfor swaps to Charizard now. Both staying even in percentages about so far. Ooh, nasty combo kick from Ken. Tries to go up for the Hadouken, but misses. And Melfor launches him into the air.
And Melfor isn't actually able to successfully manage that ledge. Will take some damage in return, and now looks like Ken has the percentage advantage. But Ken isn't knocked out quite yet, but we'll see if he's going to be able to recover. And he is, gets a nice uppercut. Shoryuken will miss though. Melfor read him like a book, but now this Charizard has to be very careful. Is so low.
He's just going to hang out on the platform here looking for his opportunity. Blocks the Hadouken as Ken is just waiting in the middle. He's like, no, you got to come to me right now. But Charizard's going to headbutt him and combo into the fire. Ken tries to get an attack off, but it's blocked and he's launched into the air. Charizard is making the most of his stock right now while he's in the danger zone.
Oh my
Knocks
God.
Ken off the side. Tries to go in for the deny. But Ken is able to, once again, get a powerful uppercut off. Both teams just looking for their chances. They're both in dangerous spots. Could be knocked out. Ken's gonna hold on for a little bit longer here, though.
Yeah, right now, Curly's screaming at Melfor, why won't you die? You're 155%. Just get KO'd. But Melfor's saying, I'm not done. We'll see if the uppercut play comes into effect again. And Melfor is just eating his food right now. Well,
we're going to get a little kickoff.
5 stocks for 1, and now we have Squirtle coming in. Just this little tiny water Pokemon. We'll see how effective. Psych is Ivysaur coming in, smacking this Ken with the leaves. And now it's Charizard again. Uh-oh.
Watch out, this dangerous lizard is out for season Curly's here. He wants that last stock before he loses another, bringing him up to 73%. Both teams exchanging blows now, bringing percentages up even, as they're both looking for their opportunities here. Curly goes in for another combo, tries to get the Shoryuken off, but misses with the transfer. Does manage to knock Charizard into the air with a nasty uppercut though, bringing the stocks even.
Beautiful Street Fighter combo there. Now we have the Ivysaur into the Charizard, into the up B, into this damage, and now this Ken is in some trouble. We'll see if he can Hadouken his way out of that. Melfor says, I'm not voting for that one again, but it doesn't matter because Ken is able to recover. Melfor misses the attack, and now Ken has the low ground, but maybe that's exactly where he wants to be. Melfor's just playing a little bit of keepy way, just trying to get some poke damage onto Curly's, and he will. Melfor with 1 stock remaining on the Pokemon Trainer.
Wow.
Sheesh.
That was intense, but congratulations to Curly's for being able to take down a couple stocks from the lizard menace that Charizard has been for 2 games now. Jeez.
Still 1 stock left. We already saw what this Charizard could do on 1 stock.
Yeah, so now it's up to Leodog to come back. come back for his vengeance, see if he can maybe take down Charizard, who slighted him before. Most likely we'll be seeing, we'll have to see, it is going to be DDD. We're bringing out the big guns now for his last character.
Dog said, I didn't want to have to go this far, but if I have to, I will. Pulls out the King DDD. Says, that's it, I'm getting me mallet. Comes in.
We're going to begin the match after a little taunt, and the spikes are already out. Melfor taking damage from one of them, but able to block the hammer attack that followed it up. Gets launched into the air, trying to avoid getting grabbed, but it's unsuccessful as he gets knocked into the other side with a spike. Leodog is not holding back. He wants to get this attack off. Lands the charged attack into the stage, knocking Melfor out.
That's smash. Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
You know, Leodog came back. He pulled out King DDD and he's like, all right, the gloves are off.
Gloves are off, cracking the knuckles, saying, all right,
you've had your fun. Not gonna lose to the one-stock lizard tonight. And he is able to bring it back for his team. Only last character left, though, so he's still got to contend with Gunslinger and one more of Melfor's characters. So we'll have to see what he's going to bring out against that. If I had to guess, well, it could be a couple characters, but since Gunslinger really likes to change up the different characters that he'll use. So I guess, do you think there might be any characters we'll see in particular?
We're not going to see Pokemon Trainer, that's for sure. You see Cloud.
That's gonna be
another
Cloud.
character that Gunslinger plays.
We're going to get into the match immediately with both players going in for some attacks. Cloud is able to get DDD up to 18%. Ooh, but takes 35% to the face from the mallet as he gets grabbed and knocked up to the another platform. Lucky for him, otherwise he would have been going off the stage like he is right now. Oh, doesn't even get to use his limit as he's knocked out almost immediately.
Leodog will have the spike deflected, but made the most out of that first stock against Gunslinger. Will be able to successfully recover. Gunslinger is not able to guard the ledge. Spike will just get absorbed, will get negated, and now we just see just some melee attacks coming through on both sides. And
Limit Break goes through with a powerful attack, bringing DDD up to 115%. Both teams looking for the middle ground. Leodog hits him with a spike, knocking Gunslinger up into the air. Now just going to hang out for a second here. Looks for his next spike combo, landing it. With Cloud trying to get to his next limit break as soon as possible.
He has it, but will he be even able to use it? He is able to recover. That smash will not come in, and now things are dangerous for both sides here. We'll see if Cloud is able to successfully guard this ledge. Will not be able to as Leodog makes a recovery, and now things are dangerous. Will get eaten. Spike will not land. And Gunslinger and Leodog just both want to KO each other. And it will be Leodog falling out, and now Cloud charging up the limit is able to shield the incoming damage. You have to be so careful here. Oh, gets absorbed.
Almost getting his own attack reflected on him as he's knocked off ledge one more time, but brings them down, evening the score. Not as much of a problem for Gunslinger, though, as he still has a whole other character to rely on. But Leodog is down to his very last stock for this round, and he doesn't want to lose it, so he's going all out with the hammer now and the spikes, trying to get Gunslinger off guard. Limit is out, though, so it could be dangerous, but he doesn't care.
Yeah, limit break comes through, but it's King DDD, so it does a total of 30%. And now this Cloud has to be so careful! But not careful enough. Leodog manages to pull out the clutch for the team, and now things are getting very spicy here as we enter the final character for both sides.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We've got 1-3. It's Leodog's chance to come back from a very huge deficit for his team. So the question is, who could take down the Penguin? With Melfor bringing such a good show in Charizard, and just Pokemon Trainer in general, his Ivysaur to Charizard swaps were pretty deadly, so we'll have to see if he maybe brings out the Bowser or the Banjo today.
Minecraft Steve.
Minecraft Steve! Oh no. Don't do it to us. No, it's going to be Banjo.
It's Banjo. I was just trolling.
We're bringing out the bear.
Bringing out the bear. Bear versus Penguin. Is King DDD even a Penguin?
Up for debate. I think we've debated this before.
Is spamming that laugh.
He's a penguin, he's a duck, who knows?
What?
He's a bird.
He's a platypus.
Or he's a platypus.
Maybe.
We'll never know.
The world may never know. We see that seasoned dog is down to 1 stock here against Gunfor.
Ooh. Banjo gets eaten up by DDD, but he's not knocked off the side and is able to get a little bit of chip damage off as he tries to throw out a grenade and reflects that spike away. Does not want to get hit off the side like Gunslinger was a couple of times here. Both teams shielding, trying to block as many attacks while looking for their opportunity here. With both players able to get ranged in, a Wonder Wing goes off though with a powerful attack, knocking Leodog off the side.
Oh, that grenade does not hit, so Leodog is able to make successful recovery. Banjo-Kazooie does not take the bait. Melfort has stocks to play with. Both of these characters are able to recover on the ledge, but Banjo and Kazooie is a little bit faster here for Melfort. And now Leodog does get a nice spin attack on, but now has to be careful.
Melfort is out on Wonder Wing, so his emergency ledge recovery is gone as he now has to play a lot safer here. 98 to 100 or so %. Ooh, now 115 on Melfort. DDD is looking for the KO, but he gets knocked into even higher percentages and off the side here. Melfort doesn't want to get close for fear of being knocked out, but he manages to hit a powerful attack, knocking DDD off the side, meaning that Melfort and Gunslinger are going to take the first round in this best of 3 here.
Gunfor.
Gunfor. We got to combine the names. Does make it easier. Gunfor takes the first match
against
in this
Seasoned
series.
Dog. So that was an exciting first round, and
some incredible plays just out of nowhere. Pokemon Trainer was just, wow, that was incredible. But I will say, I also really liked watching Leodog's Roy. He was very efficient in taking out the last stock from, I believe it was Gunslinger? Was it Gunslinger, I think?
I think.
But it was just a very quick and powerful attack, which is what Roy is so good for. So being able to effectively use that was pretty important. But while we're getting ready to go to this next match, we're going to go to break real quick. So go ahead and get some water, stay hydrated, and we'll see you after this.
Growing up in Idaho, we have certain rules we live by. First rule, camouflage never goes out of style. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
It's the end of a good day's work in Idaho. Time to punch out. Time to check in and catch up. Time to remind ourselves that what we work for isn't a paycheck. It's to make the good things we have even better. So here's to your good day's work. Idaho Central Credit Union. We believe money is a thing. It's not everything.
You take really strong players from disparate communities and you put them together on teams with expert coaching.
So you mean to tell me by all the hands in the room, everybody in here is that top 2%?
It's ultimate, it's a 1v1, it proceeds to the last moment!
It's not every day that you're a kid like me and you get to have this experience.
Something, he gets one.
This boot camp is really about finding out every weakness.
There's no such thing as a big mistake at this level.
I have people in the crowd there cheering my name on. I have to give them a show.
That feeling of just being up on stage and having a whole crowd of people, it's unbeatable.
1v1, but... Oh, why would you pick him?
I love this. I want to do this every day.
You didn't make a choice. So you were just looking at things.
If you want to go pro, sometimes you have to make sacrifices.
Jump up and down, you're a crowd, you're casters. It's a transformational experience.
That was a light switch, and now I see what it's all about.
A lot of players here right now are caught up in winning their tournaments 5-10 years down the road. They're not going to remember who won.
And welcome back to the Boise State Arena. We are going to be continuing our coverage of our in-house Super Smash Bros. 2v2 crew battle. As always, tonight we're going to be casting all of the action here. My name is Audrey Norris, and I am going to be I'm going to be joined by Noah Guadara as we continue this best of 3 with Melfor and Gunslinger currently taking the first game.
Yes, we'd like to issue an official retraction. Gunslinger has not been playing. I've just been told that it's Gunslinger.
Very specifically.
Yes, very specific. So I would like to apologize to anybody that was confused. It is Gunslinger that is playing. Same guy, just different name. So.
Yeah, we've already seen some really interesting gameplay from all of the players tonight. They've been having to play essentially 4 different games, but with only 2 people. So we're seeing a lot of new characters. As we're going to get into it pretty quick, we're probably going to see some even more characters as they're just trying to try out some stuff and having some fun. And it looks like it's going to be Gunslinger versus Curly's with Wario and Dr. Mario coming out.
Dr. Mario, now that's a tough pill to swallow.
But
we're just going to let that one sit in.
But maybe Wario has a big enough mouth to chew on that one. So we'll have to see where we go for this match. As we can already see both teams staying at pretty even percentages here, waiting out the attack. He's just going to pull out the motorcycle. He's like, I'm done waiting. We're going to just drive through here.
Yeah.
Ooh, but he's going to get knocked into the air by a nasty attack from good old Dr. Mario. He's trying to throw out all the pills. Wario does not want to take his medicine tonight.
Yeah, this Wario is being a tough cookie, but not tough enough as his first stock will be taken here. The bike will explode, and now Dr. Mario is at 75%, 90%. We're going to have to see if Wario can smack Mario with his butt enough to get this KO.
Let's see, Mario, wait. Ooh!
Pile driver.
Knocks him off the side, but able to land the recovery here as Gunslinger is looking for his opportunity. Knocks Wario into the air, but doesn't get the follow-through that he's looking for. Oh, missed some attacks there. Motorcycle comes out, but Gunslinger dodges over it. Once again, just both teams looking for their opportunities. He gets hit by a pill, and Mario's going to knock him off the side.
Dr. Mario says, Wario, you need to take a chill pill. Resets the stock there, and now it's Dr. Mario here, 140%, still hasn't gotten KO'd, and you better believe that Curly's is going to want to kill this Mario. Sorry, not kill, KO this Mario.
Ooh, 153%, it's a dangerous area for Gunslinger. But Curly's is not able to land the attack he wants. 160 now. He is staying alive as best he can. Wario's getting knocked into the air. Just both attacks going out. The motorcycle just barely missing. But Mario finally takes his first stock. Maybe Wario took an apple so he could keep the doctor away.
Okay. So you can play in that game. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Wario uses that explosion in the motorbike perfectly to get the KO, and now we see that Curly's is at 130% here. Has to be very careful unless Wario, Dr. Mario can display the spin attack game, can throw out pills, can just kind of play this a little bit fast and loose. Wants to get the smash, will not find it though. And now Dr. Mario psychs out Curly's!
Whoa, taking the first round here. Dr. Mario able to bring his team a little bit closer to the victory they want. 2 stocks this time, I think? Was it 2 or 1?
2 stocks, I think,
stocks.
left.
So a little bit better advantage for good old Gun 4 this time as they're getting into the next match. Dr. Mario is going to have to go up against Leodog now, who's going to be picking his next character. Could be a repeat of last round, or they might just be going for completely different characters every single time. I think that's what we're going for now. And it looks like we're going to be getting into the next match here, and it's going to be Ridley.
Ridley. Spooky, scary alien.
We're going to stop reset, and he's just going to sit there screaming for his taunt, trying to intimidate his enemy, but we're going to get right into it with Ridley already bringing out the dangerous tail attacks.
Yeah, have to be careful of those. But Dr. Mario seems to have no issue right there. It's a little bit of an even trade back and forth. Just have some pills kind of interrupt the combos coming through. Both sides get hit there. And now the percentages are, again, even. But Dr. Mario might have to be careful trying to recover from this ledge. Both sides are just, yeah, Dr. Mario not actually able to recover there. So really off to an even, a better start, I should say, than the Dr. Mario.
111%, now 117 as Mario keeps throwing pills, trying to get Ridley to lose this stock here, but he's hanging on tight. His heavy character powers are kicking in right now.
It's not fair, man. It's not fair. Except that it's completely fair because they're usually slower. But
yeah, but Ridley just does not care right now. And neither does Gunslinger, as he's just gonna knock Ridley off the side, bringing it 2-1.
Yeah, but now Gunslinger has to be careful as Ridley is gonna try and do a repeat. I think Gunslinger will take that trade though, as Ridley only has 1 stock left, as both of them say, we are going for a skydive.
Oh, that split second you get right before they both start falling is just the funniest thing as you realize, oh no, there's going to be a stock trade, but it's not going to end well for Dr. Mario there as it brings the stocks a little bit closer.
I mean, I feel like that was a pretty good trade though for I suppose both sides. It was an even trade, 2 for 2.
So staying pretty close, but Leodog is pulling out the purple lizard. I just realized that when I was watching this, I was like, you know, he's purple, he uses fire. I was like, he's copying Melfor's Charizard.
They're different, man. They're different.
They? We'll see. Oh, it looks like we might not be seeing Pokemon Trainer immediately, though, as Melfor is going to bring out the Bowser for this next fight. Leodog doing his stock trade. 3-1 here for Melfor. Both are going to taunt, and it begins immediately with both teams trading attacks. It's the battle of the heavy characters.
You stole my line. Anyway, we see Melfor just clawing Leodog's Ridley. Wants to try and get a counter, waits for the ledge, but Leodog does not take the bait. Now we see both these characters on Final Destination. Who will find their final destination on the end of the ledge? We'll have to find out, but Leodog is about 70% of the way there past Melfor. And so, well, Melfor is taking some free damage.
Oh, gets a grab off, but isn't able to combo it. He gets a parry, gets the Bowser throw, and knocks him up into the air. Now 130%. He's got to be careful, because Bowser has the power to take him out here. But the ledge guarding is going to go unsuccessful with Melfor almost going off the side himself to Ridley's powerful tail attacks here.
Both sides able to make successful recoveries as there's not really that much ledge guarding going on. Some fireballs will come out, not find anything, and Melfor will actually get a stock taken on. So now the best that Gunfork can hope for is an even trade, which will happen. Leodog, sorry, but Ridley wasn't good enough. Will get taken out.
we know which heavy character is superior now.
Well,
in this round, we'll have to see if
it was a 1-for-1 trade though. I don't think that's quite fair.
For now, we'll have to see coming back to this. I mean, hey, maybe Melfor will pull out what he did with Charizard and take a lot more stocks than we're expecting. Not any trades, almost completely taking 2 full sets of stocks from the last game.
Sets of stocks.
But now they have to contend with Bowser going up against Curly's once again, who's going to be trying to figure out. We're picking stages. We actually get to see some stages we wouldn't normally in competitive because we're having fun with this in-house game tonight. Always good to see things like Final Destination. Gives you some good pun fodder whenever we get to see some new stages.
Yeah, it's like that old meme where it's like whenever you're being very serious and you want to like prove whoever is better at Smash, just be like 1v1, no items, Final Destination, 3 stocks. And that's the test of true skill. There's no platforms, there's no BS. It's not Pokemon Stadium, you know.
And we're coming back, and it looks like Curly's is going to bring out Sephiroth. He doesn't want to mess around for this one. Melfor's going to reset his stocks here. They're going to taunt, and we're going to begin.
Now that is an important part of Doc's keys to the game, though, which we saw earlier. You got to make sure to not forget to taunt. Very important.
You want your opponent to know how you feel after you take their stock. And so, as we get into this, both teams are trying to get as many powerful attacks off as they can. Oh, but Bowser getting a powerful side, an A, B, I don't remember at this point, taking the first
side
stock.
Side
something, it was dangerous. Bring it 2-2. 68% on Melfor, but already bringing Sephiroth up to a powerful 61 with the throw attack.
This is the power of Bowser. He just grapples you and he gets your percentages up, and then he just needs to get 1 powerful attack.
He puts you in a big bear attack and then surprises you with the WWE wrestler move, somersaulting and launching you off the side.
It's stone cold! It's stone cold! However, it looks like this Odachi has been successful in playing keep away against Bowser.
Whoa, but he's going to get smacked into the screen, bringing it 2-1. Curly's starting to turn the tide back in his team's favor. With Melfor trying to wait below, he gets a nice attack off with his Odachi. Oh, but he gets knocked into the air, 87%. Bowser has an opportunity here if he can find a way through his shields. Ooh, and powerful fireball attacks.
Yeah, unfortunately the shield was just canceled a little too early. And now we see that this Sephiroth is, again, just playing very conservatively. We'll find some nice counter damage against the Melfor, who only has 1 stock left. And it looks like Sephiroth manages to get just more damage on Melfor. Now things are evened up here. 113% towards Sephiroth. Has to be careful against somebody like Bowser. Not careful enough, just 1 little smack and he gets his stock taken out.
Gets him with the shell attack, knocks him off the side. And unfortunately, he's not able to complete the recovery. And Curly Sephiroth is taken out by Melfor.
Let's pretend that last stock didn't happen. I don't really know what happened there, but yeah, so I'm just going to chalk it up to lag, even though these are local games.
Chalk it up to lag on the local games.
Happens to the best of us.
I mean, we are playing the game with 2 metas. Anything can happen. You never know. And it looks like we're going to be going to Pokemon Stadium 2 this time. Maybe it would have been the perfect place to see Pokemon Trainer, but we're going to be going into our next match. Bowser gonna face off against another heavy character. Leodog gonna be bringing out King DDD here.
King DDD.
It's gonna show which heavy character is superior, though Melfor does only have 1 stock to work with here.
Battle of the big boys.
Leodog's gonna try and go in for
taunts coming through.
Yep. Ooh, Spike. Unfortunately, with the Spike and Hammer combo, Melfor takes a powerful attack as DDD knocks him off the side. Tries to swallow him. The Spike's...
Oh!
The Spike Hammer combo coming in for Leodog once again.
Leodog says, sit! Sit!
Sit down! You're
Sit
not
down.
gonna get the 3 stocks you want from me. Oh my gosh.
But remember, Leodog is the final bastion here, I believe,
Oh, yeah,
for the
typically.
side of Seasoned Dog.
Seasoned Dog.
Seasoned Dog. Hopefully not seasoned with some salt, maybe some other spicier things. But we do see the King DDD. Obviously, Leodog knows how to play that character pretty well.
Huh. It's almost like it's his typical starter character for everything he does, but you never want to be messing with Leodog, though, when he has DDD. The spikes come out, and as we saw, if you get hit by a spike and the hammer at the same time, you're not having a good time anymore. You're going to be launched off the side there, and you don't really get a chance to recover from that.
Yeah, when Leodog charges up those smash attacks, you have to be really careful. And you don't think it would happen to you, but then you just walk up and then you get smacked. And we see Joker from the hit game Persona 5 Royal.
Coming out.
Looking good,
Gunslinger.
Joker.
Already taking a lot of damage from Leodog here, but already starting to dish it back, trying to push him off the side. Able to block the spike too, just holding down the middle fort right now for his team.
Yep, and it looks like... Wait, we have Gunslinger now.
Oh, it's back.
Wait, so the Gunslinger got KO'd, and so now it's Gunslinger. Got it. Okay.
Gotcha.
And now we have Arsene coming out for the Joker. Leodog makes a successful recovery for now.
Ooh, knocks him off the side once again, though. He gets hit by the spike, so he can't block recovery, but Arsene is still out, giving him plenty of powerful attacks to work with here. Trying to bring Leodog up above his current 99 percentage, brings Leodog up to 108. Not a problem quite yet for DDD, but he is getting knocked around quite a bit.
Yeah. Again, just these heavy characters just don't seem to go down without a fight, and now Gunslinger is playing that ledge game a little dangerously. We see a spike come through. Oh, beautifully dodged there by Gunslinger, and now this is dangerous for both sides. Oh my goodness. It is so close, and Leodog barely plays on a nice edge, is able to find the first stock in this game.
141% on Leodog now. He doesn't really care, though. He's just going to swallow Joker and throw him off the side, looking for an easy pick on ledge. But Arsene comes out, and Joker's able to get back, throwing some powerful flame attacks at him to keep him at bay right now. Oh, and knocking him off the other side, bringing it 2-2 once again.
Now we have a little bit of reset here, but it looks like this Joker is kind of getting smacked around. We'll be able to successfully recover, but needs to find these Mudo or these Hama attacks to get those instant kills, and they're just not happening. But Leodog is only at 38%. Now Gunslinger has to be careful as a light character against somebody like King DDD. Cannot really get into melee range that easily. Is able to find some nice pokes there. Will use the neutral special. We see how that goes. And now we just have a little bit of a keep away game from both sides.
Ooh, Leodog is able to swallow Gunslinger once again, tries to go for the ledge guard, but Joker is able to use his knife to swing away from that deadly spike. Now 108 and 88% respectively. Both teams are looking for their opening. Leodog's still in a pretty comfortable spot, but Joker's gonna get knocked up into the air. Arsene almost ready to be brought out, and it is brought out, but unfortunately he gets knocked out before he can use it.
It looks like that we need somebody a little more powerful than Arsene. Right now, Gunslinger needs Satanael to come out, get the evolution, use the 7 Deadly Sins gun, but it's not happening. However, this Persona will be charged up already, so this could spell lots of pain, lots of percentages for Leodog. We'll have to see. Is able to make a recovery, and now
he's just kind of chilling on ledge. He's like, I don't need to move yet.
Yeah.
Blocks the spike, knocks Leodog into the air, tries to block ledge, but Leodog uses the hammer to knock him away once again. Oh, and another spike to knock him back.
These spikes are so annoying, man. You think you dodged it, and then it comes back, and you just jump right into it. Now Leodog, Joker is able to use the grappling hook, a nice addition to the game, and now Leodog has to try and make a recovery here. Will be able to, but no Persona coming out for Gunslinger quite yet. Will absorb that spike for now, and things are very dangerous for both sides.
Oh, he reflects another spike, bringing Leodog up to 166%. Leodog's trying to look for the easy ledge knockout here, but Gunslinger's just being patient right now. He's just trying to wait it out. He doesn't want to get anywhere near Leodog, near ledge, and you can see why. With all the spikes being thrown out, it could spell another deadly attack like the one that took out Melfor here. But it looks like both teams, just shielding and blocking spikes. Neither of them wants to get knocked off, but Leodog's brought to 176. Gets hit by an attack on ledge. But Gunslinger isn't able to get quite up to the spot where he needs to be to follow through and get the KO.
Oh my goodness, 190%! This is ridiculous! Leodog, just get KO'd already!
He says no.
Arsene is coming out though, we'll have to see. Shields, Leodog again on the King DDD, just playing on the ledge. Where's Morgana you need? Then Morgana you need to analyze the weaknesses of this King DDD. What will be a critical attack? What will be the weakness? The King DDD is still alive! 200%!
142 to 209!
Oh my goodness!
DDD really was like, oh! And unfortunately, he's out now, 142%, but such a powerful attack there from DDD, knocking Gunslinger out, bringing him to the final round here with one stock left.
Oh my goodness, what am I watching?
I don't know, it's insane right now, but it is fun to see a little bit of variety on each side and then coming back to the characters that they know and love to be able to just wrap this up for this next round. We've now got Melfor versus Leodog. Leodog's got a tall order here with one stock, but considering how long he lasted, I think we could see an interesting upset here against Banjo.
We see stock reset and you just hear Melfor go. Very annoying, but we'll have to see if this King DD can shut this bear up or whether Melfor will come out on top for his team as the anchor here.
Ooh, Leodog already getting a couple attacks off, gets hit by the grenade, and is starting to get zoned out by the bouncing eggs right now. Trying to look for an opening for his hammer, but he's not finding it yet.
He'll
so he
find the
throws out a
spike,
spike instead.
Yeah. One of the Wonder Wings used. Melfor just needs to play the percentage game here. Get as much damage as you can. You don't have to play like an absolute buffoon. You just have to get the percentages high enough that you can safely get this Leodog, or sorry, this King DDD out.
Oh.
What? What is that?
Leodog trying to play the ledge game and keep Banjo-Kazooie away from him. Unfortunately hits the bottom of the stage and falls, losing his last stock, meaning that Gunfor is going to take the best of 3.
2-0, yeah. So, you know that part where I said, hopefully seasoned dog wouldn't be seasoned with salt? Well, I think there's a little bit of salt seasoning right there.
Melfor just picked up the salt pile and went, here you go. Actually, no, it was more Leodog himself hitting the bottom of the stage there. But now that we've gotten into the final area, of course, we've probably got some exciting top 5 plays of the game. And player as well. So let's talk about player a little bit. Who do we want to nominate from this 2v2 12 stock crew battle?
You know, between Gunslinger and Melfor, I'm going to say Melfor. I think Melfor did a fantastic job.
His Pokemon player gameplay was really good, so I think that's a pretty safe bet for us tonight. I think that I would like to nominate Leodog, though, as for the opposing team, just able to keep a lot of stocks back for his team. You know, despite the fact that they did end up losing overall, he did take back a lot of stocks and brought them really close to winning in both of the rounds. So now we're going to go ahead and look at the player of the game and see who it is. And it looks like it is going to be Leodog, who, as we can see, is going up against Melfor in this clip, just bringing on the onslaught here as he throws him to that other stage and gets the spike combo, launching him to the side. Leodog is an incredible player, and he is going to be sponsored tonight by ICCU's Player of the Game, which is brought to you by Idaho Central Credit Union, who believes a great player makes a team more successful, just like Idaho Central helping members to achieve financial success. Leodog is Idaho Central Credit Union's Player of the Game.
And you might be able to hear in my mic, but the other players are calling, this is a bias, this is rigged. I don't know about that. I think Leodog did play fantastically. Unfortunately, his team was not able to come out on top. But, man, what a phenomenal set of games that we had tonight. I think we really just saw a lot of what our Boise State team can do very well. Even though this wasn't an official match, unfortunately, we didn't get to see that. But I think we did see a lot of, really energetic and exciting things tonight.
Yeah, it was incredible 2 matches to see. We didn't get to see the NACE Star League match that we wanted, but I think we got a very exciting match in return. And so we're going to go ahead and wrap up with the top 5 plays of the game, which are presented by the Idaho Army National Guard, who invites you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time. With more than 10 jobs offering a $20K bonus and your degree of choice paid for, the Idaho Army National Guard is the best team out there. Reach out at Twitch at iGuard Gaming and enjoy your top 5 plays of the game tonight.
Both want to KO each other, and it will be Leodog falling out, and now Cloud charging up the limit is able to shield the incoming damage. You have to be so careful here. Oh, gets absorbed.
Almost getting his own attack reflected on him as he's knocked off ledge one more time, but brings them down, evening this 99 is very close. But Melfor takes another stock from Leodog here, launching him off the side with a powerful attack from Charizard. He goes in for another tail attack and grab to the ledge. Blocks him twice! And Leodog loses the stock! Taking damage from one of them, but able to block the hammer attack that followed it up. Gets launched into the air, trying to avoid getting grabbed, but it's unsuccessful as he gets knocked into the other side with a spike. Leodog is not holding back. He wants to get this attack off. Lands the charge attack!
Because they're usually slower. But
yeah, but Ridley just does not care right now. And neither does Gunslinger, as he's just gonna knock Ridley off the side, bringing it 2-1.
Yeah, but now Gunslinger has to be careful as Ridley is gonna try and do a repeat.
Go in for
taunts coming through.
Yep. Ooh, spike. Unfortunately, with the spike and hammer combo, Melfor takes a powerful attack as DDD knocks him off the side. Tries to swallow him. The spikes.
Oh!